Hello everyone, welcome back in my accountancy class for higher secondary second year commerce. So in the last class we have discussed about partnership, that is the concept of partnership and what are the main features of partnership business. And in today's class we are going to discuss another important topic from that chapter, that is articles of agreement, or we can say that the partnership deed. That is one of the most important agreement of partnership. This partnership deed is important because whenever we are going to solve the practical question related to partnership, then we have to remember all the items and of all the contents of partnership deed and what is actually partnership deed. So let's start our class, that is fundamentals of partnership chapter 2, that is the partnership deed. So what is partnership deed? So we know partnership is an relation between two and more person when they are going to start a business, and all the profit and loss arising from that business is shared between the partners. That means in case of partnership business, the owner is 2% or more than 2%. So whenever there is a 2% and more than 2 persons are owner, there is an agreement. That is one of the important features of the partnership, that in partnership business there must be an agreement which may be in writing or which may be in verbal. So in that agreement all the important all the important contents are written that disclose the what are the aspects of the partnership business that are going to carry on. Okay, so let's start our class. That is what is partnership deed. Partnership deed is an agreement or contract which may be verbal or in writing. That means an article and partnership deed is an agreement which may be verbal or in writing. In verbal means they have decided verbally but not in written form. So an partnership deed is a contract which may be in verbal or in written form, but it is always to have a written contract in order to avoid future problems and disputes. Okay, so why future problems and disputes? As there is two partners or two owners or more than two owners, there may be a situation in future which results in disputes, conflict and problems among the partners regarding the profit sharing ratio, regarding the remuneration to the partners, regarding capital contribution. So in order to avoid these kinds of disputes in future, it is important, it is necessary to have partnership deed in written form. So it is must be in written form, and the written contract between or among the partner is known as partnership deed. So what is partnership deed? A partnership deed is a contract or an agreement between the partners who are going to carry on the business, and it must be in writing. Okay, so this is the partnership deed, and it is important in this sense because it have some contents which are listed below. So what is the main contents? That means what are the things that are included in the partnership deed of partnership business. So let's see what are the important contents. The first content of the name of the firm and names and address of the partners. That means first content that is mentioned in the partnership business is that in that partnership deed the name of the firm is written. That means what is the name of the firm, and it is also included that what are the defined name, what are the partners, who are the partners, their names and address in detail. So the first content is the name and address of the partners, and name of the firm is written on the partnership deed. Next one is the nature of the business activity. That point means that what type of business activity is going to carry on by the partnership business, or what type of business activities is going to undertake by the partners. That means it may be a manufacturing organization, it may be a trading organization, and it may be a service providing organization. So the nature of the business is written in the partnership deed. Next one is the duration of the partnership business. That means for how longer the business will be continued. That means the time period of the business, whether it is for 1 year, whether it is for 10 years, or whether it depends upon the will of the partners. Will means the wish of the partners. That means it depends upon the will of the partner, means that whenever they decided they will shut down the business, then they will shut down the business. But the Third content is the duration of the partnership business. That means in partnership agreement or in partnership deed, it is written that for how many period, for how longer it will be continued, how longer the business will be continued by the partners. Next, amount of capital contributed by the partners. It is the important content of the partnership deed, because whenever any person is going to start a business, it is the first and foremost requirement is the capital. But in case of partnership business, the owner are 2% or more than 2%. In such a situation, the owners or the partners will provide capital to the business. So the amount of capital, that means the which partners will pay how much capital, it is written on the partnership deed. Suppose there are three partners A, B and C. A will provide 50,000 capital, B will provide 30,000 capital, and C will provide 20,000 capital, and these things are written on the partnership deed. Next one is the interest on capital, if any, and rate of such interest. That means if a partner say that if I will provide capital to the business and capital is my money, so I will charge interest from that, because if the partner is deposited this amount in the bank, then he will get interest, so they can charge interest on the capital they provided by the partners. So if any interest is there on, then the rate of interest should be given in the partnership deed, that whether it is for 5% yearly, whether it is for 6% yearly, whether it is for 10% per annum. That means if there is any interest on capital on the partners, and on the rate of such interest should be disclosed in the partnership deed. Next one is the maximum amount of drawings a partner can make from the business and rate of interest charged on such drawings. So what is drawings? Drawings means when any partner or owner of the business withdraw any amount of goods, cash or money from the bank, then for their own purpose it is called drawings. So in partnership business, partners can make drawings. So in that content it is written that which partners can withdraw, which partners can make what amount of drawings, and the drawings is and on drawings the firm can charge interest, and it is the profit, it is the gain for the firm. So if in partnership deed it is written that which partner can make which how much amount of drawings, and their drawings, on their drawings the rate of interest will be charged or not, and if yes, then what is the rate of interest charged on the drawings. Next one is the any remuneration paid to any partner. That means in partnership deed, in partnership we find different types of partners, that is active partner, sleeping partner, nominal partner, and partners by estoppel, that means minor partner. So in active partner means the person who is actively engaged in the business, and sleeping partner means the person who is not actively engaged in the business. So in that case, the active partner, besides his profit or sharing of profit, he can charge a fixed amount of remuneration for every month from the partnership business. If it is provided, then the amount of such remuneration should also be mentioned in the partnership deed, that this remuneration will be provided to which partners and the what amount of remuneration is provided, that is whether it is for monthly or whether it is yearly. So that if any amount of remuneration is paid to the partners, then it should also be mentioned in the partnership deed. Next, name of the bank in which the firm have an account. That means whenever any person start a business, he also open a bank account by the name of that business in the bank. So in that partnership deed, the partnership firm have an account, bank account, and the name of the bank should also be mentioned in the partnership deed. And it is also mentioned that the name of the authorized partner who can transact with the bank. That means the name of the any partner that is can transact with the bank. Suppose there are three partners A, B and C, and it is authorized that A will only make transaction with the bank. So the partners that who will going to transact with the bank should also be mentioned along with the name of the bank of the partnership business. Next, methods of adjustment of accounts at the time of admission retirement and death of a partners. Okay, so why I am discussing this partnership deed, because this partnership deed is very much important for our next chapter, that is the chapter number 3, admission of a partner, then retirement of a partner, then death of a partner. So admission of a partner means whenever new partner is admitted in the business. Death of a partner means, retirement of a partner means whenever any person is going outside of the business, and death means the death of any partner. So in all these cases, the business or the ratio or the partnership deed among the partners will change. In such a case, all the adjustment, that what are the methods for adjusting the accounts at the time of admission, at the time of retirement, and at the time of death should also be mentioned in the partnership deed. Suppose there are 3 partners, A, B and C, and A is retired from the business and the continuing partner is B and C, then how B and C will share profits, how B and C will doing business should also be mentioned in the our partnership deed. Last one is the method of valuation of goodwill at the time of admission, retirement and death of a partner. So at the time of admission, retirement and death of a partner, there is a need for valuation of goodwill of the firm. And the method for valuation of the goodwill, there are 3 different methods for valuation of goodwill. That is, one is average profit, second one is the super profit method, and third one is the capitalization method. So from these 3 methods, the business will follow which methods should also be included, should also be mentioned in our partnership deed. And the last one is the management of the business. That means who are the partners and how the business is managed. Next, division of the work. That means the work is divided between the partners, and how the work is divided between the partners. And the last one is the duty of the different partners. That means the partners' duty, rights and responsibilities should also be mentioned in our partnership deed. And another important point that is mentioned in our partnership deed is the ratio of profit sharing, profit or loss sharing between the partners. That means in which ratio they will share profit and loss of the business. So this is the content of our today's class, that is the partnership deed, that is agreement between the partners. That means whenever the partnership business started, they will make an agreement in which all the terms and conditions related to the partnership business is written. And what are the contents? These are the contents, that is the name and the firm and names and address of the partners. Next one is the nature of the business activity carried on by the business. Next one is the duration of the partnership business. That means for how many years the business will continue. Amount of capital contributed by the partners. That means which partner will provide how much amount of capital. Interest on capital, if any, and rate of such interest. That means if any partner can ask, that he will charge interest on their capital, and if it will provide, then the rate of such interest should also be mentioned. Next, the maximum amount of drawing a partner can make from the business. That means the limit of making drawings from the partnership business by the partners, and the amount, the interest charged on such drawings by the firm. Next, any remuneration paid to any partners. So any amount of remuneration will, if it will be paid to the active partners, then the amount of such remuneration. That means the adjustment of accounts. That means at the time of admission, at the time of retirement, at the time of death, all the accounts of all the business of the partnership should be readjusted, and the methods of such readjustment should also be mentioned. Next, the method of valuation of goodwill. That means at the time of admission, retirement and death of a partner, the goodwill of the firm should also be revalued. In such a case, we find 3 methods, that is average profit method, super profit method and capitalization method. So which method should be followed should also be mentioned in our partnership deed. The last one is the management of the business, division of the work and duty of the different partners. That means who will manage the business, and how the work will be divided between the partners, and the duty and rights of the each and every partner should also be mentioned in our partnership deed. So this is the class that is on our partnership deed. I think all of you have understood it well, and write this definition, that is the partnership deed and contents of the partnership deed, because it is an important content for our higher secondary final year exam. And sometimes the theory comes that what is partnership deed and what are the contents of the partnership deed for 6 or 8 marks. So you should write this in your copy.
or